say one of the best hilachot ever. This is from the Rambam. First of all, it says over here in Ramat, chapter 249 of Shulchan Aruch, what do you think is a bigger mitzvah? To give yourself or call your friends to give? Like what we did today. It's good that Hashem gave you chizuk. It says here in the Maran, Im yachol la'asot la'acherim she'itnu sachar gadol ma'asher hanoten. If you could call your... A lot of times it's more embarrassing to ask other people to help an organization than give yourself. Because give yourself. So it says if you can cause other people to donate, you get a greater reward than donating what? Yourself. Because no pain, no gain. We know every mitzvah kefum sara agra. So the more we have pain and suffering in the mitzvah, so to get other people twist their arm to donate to a certain yeshiva or stuff, you get more reward than donating yourself. Now here the next halacha is a very beautiful one. Every Jew should know this. It's from the Rambam. It's the 8 levels of charity. What's the highest manifestation of level of charity?
Creating jobs, right?
שאין לעלות ממנו המחזיק ביד המח ונותן לו מתנה. He says, no, you give the guy a gift, or you lend him money, enough money that he could start a business. Which is like the Chinese proverb. If you give a guy a fish, you've helped him for a day. But if you teach him how to fish, you've helped him for what? A lifetime. So it says, you become his partner. Now I would be very careful becoming partners with anybody, but it says basically, if you help him start his own business, you teach him a business, you become partner with him, you lend him money, because you know, the bottom line is, what's the common denominator, Rabotai? The less the person is embarrassed, the bigger the charity. Because the more he's embarrassed, is smaller the mitzvah. So in this case, listen, even billionaires need to borrow money. So if you lend him money, interest-free, you know, we Jews are not allowed to ever charge interest. So that's the highest form. Or you find him a job, because that way you've solved his problem. He doesn't need to be a beggar his whole life. So you find him a job, and that's really, really a glorious thing. That the bottom line is, the highest level is that you get him to by hook or by crook, you get him to a position where he doesn't need to be poor anymore, right? Either you teach him a business, you become partners with him, right? You find him a job. And that's like the Chinese proverb that teach him how to fish rather than just giving him a fish for one day. The 7th level of charity, which is one level shorter, is Hanoten tzedakah la'ani v'lo yada lemi yiten v'lo yada ha'ani mimi mikabel. Right? This is why we have a gabbai, by the way, in the shul. If you don't know who you're supporting, let's say there's a woman, she's a widow, or there's an orphan. So if you don't know, because when a person, he asks money from somebody, he gets embarrassed. So that's why we have the institution of a gabbai. The person that's giving doesn't know which family he's giving to, and the person that's getting doesn't know who he's getting from. That's why we give to the tzedakah box. But he says there's another halacha that one should only give to a tzedakah box, which means a person that's ignorant in Torah, doesn't learn Shulchan Aruch, doesn't learn halacha, doesn't learn Gemara, should not be a gabbai tzedakah, because there's halachot. Anye ircha kodmin. For example, if somebody comes for a yeshiva in Brazil, or somebody comes from Jerusalem, where do we give? Yerushalayim. Or if somebody comes from a yeshiva in New York, Anye ircha kodmin. There's many different laws of who takes precedence of getting charity. So this is based in a Gemara that you should only give charity if you know the gabbai that's in charge of it doesn't waste the money and distributes the money to the people that are worthy, according to what? Halacha. Beli Neder, tomorrow we'll go to the next madrigo.